Okay. Time for more pain. I forgot to end it. Let this go. Totally forgot to check if the game would even let me load in the first place, but it's fine. Watch, it's gonna be like, no, you're gonna take an extra 10 minutes to actually get inside of the game.
No.
Because that's just how things work. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for not being a pain in the butt. I gotta make sure my... Okay. What? Oh, okay. So, should we do the cast polls to start? Is the question.
If you want.
Because I'm at like... I think I'm at pretty high pity with a guarantee, and I've got 40 wishes, so we could get her and just mess around with playing her during the whole story. I think that would be cool, but let's find a good location. I don't know how... Oh, right. I was about to say, I don't know how I'm in Penacony, and then I remembered Divergent Universes in Penacony. We don't have, like, a specific location that's really a cast location, do we? Not yet, in my game, at least. I'll go to the Vortex of Genesis.
Yeah.
Are there other matters?
Sheesh. Okay. Oh, can you go up here, actually? You can. And there's a chest! I didn't think there would be any chests in here. Hold on. 1 out of 2? What else is in here? What do you mean? It's right there! Okay, I'll go back down there after and grab it. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Okay. Finally getting to click Amphoreus. Let's go. Pretty sure I'm at... Oh, okay. I did not get her in that one. I thought I was at like 80 something. Should be this
Got
one.
a lot of 4 stars.
There we go. I did get a lot of 4 stars. Ah! Oh wow, she was the first one. Okay. Hello. Oh, look at the big dragon giving her the flowers. It's so cute. I love them. Double 5-star? Question mark? I'll pay a lot. Okay. That should give me some extra wishes, I think. Yeah. I forgot. This is so pain, actually. The banners currently. Because I want a Naxa, but I wanted Chow Cho, but I don't even have him for... I don't have Acheron for him to be useful. It's so pain.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think I had that one yet. Or maybe I'd only gotten it like one time. Another pig.
Nice.
I'm just gonna click buttons. Keep clicking buttons until I have nothing left. Keep clicking Ember's Exchange like it's going to refresh. Not how that works. Okay. I gotta... Oh, that's right! She's quantum. I can... This. I know that this is not This is probably a terrible team for her, but we're gonna click it for now, since that's what I had. Look at her.
I would
She's
argue
so
that her best
pretty.
team isn't even out yet, so.
Ah, yeah. I suppose I could do a double quantum, double imaginary with her. She's so pretty. Okay, I think I have enough stuff to get her all the way to 80 already.
Look, light is
Ooh,
coming.
nice.
I think. Big emphasis on the word think. Pretty sure I did everything necessary.
Look, light is coming in.
Get my volume up a little bit. Oh wait, but I can craft them, correct? Yeah.
Look, light is coming in.
She sounds very different in that line.
All
All
things
right.
cycle through life and death.
And
There
then
is also the beginning.
for the light cone.
Oh, right, the battle pass.
I was wondering if I didn't know if you had that one yet or not.
No. I didn't have a chance to get the battle pass last time. I'll probably get it this time.
You can put a different one on her for now.
Yeah, this is the only 4-star one I have, so. You know, I got the guarantee for her on Mighty's banner, so now it's here. Yay. I honestly wasn't even looking at the stats on the relics that I was farming either. So I don't even know if I have. I am both prepared and unprepared at the same time, essentially.
Mostly, she just wants a lot of HP.
That's what I figured. Oh, that's so nice. I'm really glad they added whatever that was. I don't know how to explain it in words, but that was nice. All right, smart equip. Popular plan. Apply. Confirm. I forgot it looks like her dragon. Okay. And then let's level the HP.
I'm gonna mute for just a second while I adjust something so
Okay.
you can see the new animation.
The Eepy cat. Break effect. Interesting. Crit damage. Oh, she does 1 HP on the feet. Interesting. Okay. Now we've got to spend the rest of the patch trying to save for an Anaxa and hoping that he cooperates. Because Mighty definitely did not cooperate. Really, really wanted Mighty, though. I think he's my favorite character so far in Amphoreus. Though I am well, I really like Cass as well, and Anax has been great in what we've seen. I think that Cypher is probably going to end up being a favorite. Just because, well, cat thief. And that's just a character archetype that I like. So far, these artifacts are not looking terrible, which is nice. Ooh, double HP on this one. think I have enough stuff to level all of them to max. And then I think I have to do traces and stuff on both her and on her brother, question mark? I think it's her brother, the dragon. For what I got from the trailers, I think that's the case.
Okay,
Well,
the cat is awake again.
I was gonna say I just saw its head pop up. Okay, all of our artifacts are leveled up. Oh boy, trace time. Okay, let's activate the big
Traces
ones
believe in this world will last
first.
much longer than death.
It would almost be kind of
She has
nice
a lot of
if
big
you
ones.
if you knew that you had enough for everything, if you could just do like all of them.
Yeah, that'd be amazing
One
actually.
click.
That'd be really nice. Like,
And they could
this
like
is
have
such a
button where
different
it's
game.
like,
But Dead by Daylight has a hold system where you just hold a button in the middle of your level up web and it just it randomly selects things to level and it just goes and goes and goes until you're out of stuff, which is amazing.
oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, they could have a button that's like, are you sure? Because like this will just be automated if you don't actually have enough stuff, so that you are aware that you're not gonna be the one
Yeah.
choosing. But like, if I thought I had enough stuff, I'd just be like, just do it. And if I don't, I'll deal with it.
I will deal with it later.
Yep.
This is okay, wait. Talent, skill. Top priority. Okay. Okay, so her memo sprite thing is on the same menu as her. I think. I'm confused because the memo sprites and their menus and everything have confused me like the whole time we've had a remembrance.
Yeah.
Oh, I maxed that apparently. All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna max this too. Doom Drake. I'm kind of being crazy right now. I don't usually max out characters, but I guess I have the stuff for it, so I'm like, okay.
You should max her out, yeah.
All right, I'm letting you know. Clicking all the buttons. Just keep clicking the buttons. All right, she's maxed out. So wait, is there not? Oh, view memo sprite. There we go. Okay. Look at him. He's so cool. Durgan. Okay. I have almost 8,000 HP on her.
Nice.
This is fine. Okay, I'm gonna go get that chest because I need it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Okay. Who else do I have a notification for? Ah.
Eidolon's on a 4-star maybe?
Yeah.
Everyone needs some time alone.
I'll probably have Eidolons for multiple 4 stars after those pulls. Let's see. Yep.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes.
Oh, I think I maxed Pela.
Push forward.
Hello there.
Nice.
Thank you so much for the follow, Emily Toff. How are you doing today? Okay. I'm just gonna call the team warm hugs because yes. Let's. Are we? Huh. I really should look up what I'm actually supposed to do with this character. I'm pretty sure Fushuan increases the max HP of the team. So honestly, I might just mono quantum her just to see if it works or not.
Sure.
And, you know, probably die in the process. It's okay.
Okay. We try things out. We don't always do things according to the rules.
Yeah.
The reason I want to pull an Axa is because I want to play him on an Helity team. That's not what you're supposed to do with him, but I don't care.
I mean, it works. It's fine.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I can't remember if the story recap is voiced or not.
I don't know. I didn't do that one. But it could be useful.
Ah. I messed it up. I'll just do it. Probably things I forgot. While everyone is awaiting the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailblaze squad immediately follows Mighty into the trial and rescues Finan, who is trapped inside. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, a new problem arises. Because, you know, we can never stop having problems. Mighty had to shoulder the burden of strife, but the Kremnoans would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe Akama. In an attempt to gain a better understanding, he decides to first seek advice from his teacher Krateros, a veteran of Kremnos. The two part on bad terms. Meanwhile, Trian and Castorus are dispatched to the Grove of Epiphany as diplomatic envoys of Akama. When they arrive, they discover, to their surprise, that the Black Tide has struck. I can't read correctly. What is going on? Okay. And they fight a mysterious swordmaster. In the end, they manage to rescue Anaxa and the core flame that he carries. While everyone is on their way back within the city of Akama, Krateros is arrested for abducting Trinan and trespassing on forbidden grounds. Under Mighty's mediation, Truby and her sisters agree to reveal their memories in order to facilitate reconciliation between the Kremnoans and Akamans. Unexpectedly, just as Truby and her sisters are about to meet the Time Titan Orynyx and repair their memories, they encounter the mysterious Swordmaster yet again. Triad sacrifices herself and falls with the Titan to protect her companions. In order to take back the core flame, everyone set up a plan to seal the Swordmaster. Wow, what a picture. The plan suffers multiple setbacks, but Mighty returns as the demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame. Not long after, he successfully persuades his people to let go of their prejudices against Akama. He says goodbye to everyone and returns home to join the front line against the Black Tide. On the other side, everyone holds a simple funeral for Trian, who exhausted her divine powers and turned into a doll. Having accepted Trian's last wish, the group continues on the path of the flame chase journey. Alright. Let's go. Let's get in there.
This place is
It seems so fitting with your character in the chair telling us. this
Yeah.
storytelling.
Yeah. I mean, that was the kind of the goal with the library theme with this character, so that works. I'm glad that worked. Trebius's memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. If I take on Orynyx's trial, would the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Regardless, I must give Aglaya an answer. Some time ago. More Genshin! Yeah, totally Genshin. Genshin in space. But also in Greece.
Here it is.
But also because this entire story is basically parallel to the story of Genshin. So you know what? You're actually right, Oceans. Space Genshin, my beloved Pog. Yes. Indeed. How are you doing today, Oceans?
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Nothing but my actual studies.
That's such a mood.
Precisely.
I'm good. On a revenge spree right now in a video game. Spent a hot minute sobbing over a character death and I won't stop playing this game. No, you know what, dude? I totally get that. That's why I had such a vendetta against Skara for so long in Genshin. I was like, no, I know that this guy's getting a boss fight at some point. Give it to me now so I can beat him up. Now one of my favorite characters, by the way, but I hated him for the longest time.
As I remember,
Hurt my boy Tepe. Killed my boy Tepe. Not fair.
I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
Of course they were.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
Dang, what game are you playing?
Yeah, I want to know.
Uh-oh. I just noticed. What is happening with the chat box?
Oh, Final Fantasy 14.
Ah. Okay, hold on. I need to edit something with the chat box. It's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Oh, I'm
Kelly.
echoing?
Yeah, it's coming. It's because I'm not wearing a headset right now. I'll just turn my volume down a little bit. Hopefully it won't come through the mic as much.
Yes, hello, Oceans.
That's weird. It was when I was doing the tests for the chat yesterday or the day before, it was scrolling from the top like it was supposed to, but now it's scrolling from the bottom for some reason. It's not supposed to do that. Border height, margin. That's so weird. Because it says align to top.
It's supposed to.
I'm gonna retype it, I guess. Let's see. Nope, still aligning to the bottom. Why? Why do? That's so weird. It's not supposed to be. It says it's aligning to the top, but it's not. That's so weird. Even on the little preview thing in the settings that it shows me, it starts from the top.
Hmm.
Let me test it again. Now it's at the what? Okay, bro. Anyway, we continue with the game because that's really dumb.
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas.
He's very pretty. They're both very pretty.
Despite
So far,
his
many of the
insufferable
characters in
actions,
Amphoreus are very pretty, so...
Like Mighty.
true to his
Yeah!
principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world. And that
He was one of the
requires
first ones I thought of as I was saying that sentence.
You just needed the cat to say it.
Blonde women make me go, oh, Didn't you say that same sentence about another thing before? Like, quite a few streams ago.
Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Christ heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
Honestly, understandable. It's fine. Why is it going back down to the bottom again?
Inconsistent.
So weird. I don't understand. I'm not gonna fight with her right now.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread
Yeah.
is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
Put him in prison.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame.
I love when characters rock the laurel crowns. No, I totally agree. The laurel crowns are great. Also, Aglaya, I don't think Circes wants to be separated from him. I think she enjoys tormenting him too much.
However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
You guys just need to wear the get along t-shirt.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest.
Hello?
You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
Are we actually just gonna straight up do it? Okay. Right now? Ah! We are ready, Mem and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Thanks to you, I've evolved from a little dog into a sacred beast.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity.
Does this even work for us? I don't even think we're human to begin with.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
I knew Star Rail's volume wasn't high enough. I really probably should be wearing a headset. Right, that's it. I'm out. Don't give up now. We've come so far, and everyone is counting on you to be the hero. As for the trial, you have nothing to fear. The Time Titan may be willful at times, but they never caused us any harm. Myth has it that Orynyx opposes mortals, but to me, they just seem a bit timid. Like a child.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Oddly enough, I don't remember ever meeting them. But the moment I saw her, Orynyx's memories were already in my head.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
Yeah, because that's normal. It's okay.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss,
That winged-eared pixie looks edible. I agree.
full of pain and grievances. yet
Almost
without any ill will.
like food that you could eat in an emergency. Just a little snack. Do I even have a say in this?
Please, Mem.
Trust me on this. At the very least, can you speak with them in person? I get the feeling if that we don't meet or I can't speak words. English. Huge! I get the feeling that if we don't meet Orynyx, we'll be missing out on something huge. I trust you to make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinen will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude.
I'd like to imagine that MC just gets the urge, caves in, and goes, Nom! The second the winged animal is in position. Just consume.
When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Before leaving, I should go say hi to Castorus. But I am Castorus. Castor Inception.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
You need a glass or something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing.
A bard.
Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner
The
has
Spider-Man meme all over again. Yes.
Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Can you tell me more about the book?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a
Masters looks
result,
like she needs a
the
nap.
prosperous
Probably.
Stacia met its demise.
What a dark story. It
It
mustn't have been easy for Cass to narrate this story so calmly.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the world
Yeah.
of Archepia.
I have to
Felt just
read
like
over
I
her
was
lines
traveling
because
with
that's how
someone
she says
I'd
them
never met
in the
before.
audio.
It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also
Photo
very curious
stone.
about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities
He's
in
just
Amphoreus,
my
I still
sister.
understand
It's
nothing
fine.
about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity,
Look at this photograph.
forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Maybe. Oh my gosh. It left me where I was before as Cass standing behind Cass. Oh my gosh. I unironically enjoy Nickelback. There's a couple of his songs that I do like, but for me, I feel like a lot of times with music that has lyrics, I don't typically enjoy songs because I relate to them. I enjoy them because they give me ideas for stories or they work for like a character that I have. And I've been that way for a really long time. So I'll have songs saved that would probably concern people, but I'm like, no. I have it for a character. It's not because I relate to the song myself. It's for a character.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are... I'd love to go in and take a look.
I play music if it sounds good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I will, like, even if lyrics work for a character, but I don't, the melody of a song is kind of eh, then I probably won't save it, but yeah. I just like sounds. Citizens Assembly?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Wonderful. More trouble? Sonic OST. Yeah, okay, soundtracks are something I will listen to just because I like listening to them. But obviously that doesn't have lyrics, so it's not like... usually not concerning.
I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akima better.
Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It seems like they've made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphoreus, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential.
The Met
and can
Gala.
affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
I have never once passed my sociology class. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University. Was done from Bakugan. So Aglaya doesn't actually call the shots.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Tell me more about the Citizens Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Is it Anaxa? Oh, I was just clicking that because I thought it was the silly response. Looks like you've realized it as well. In preparing for getting my mom into the Twist anime release, I showed her the characters from the game to see which one she would like more. She said Malleus was okay, and I never wanted to argue so hard with my mother over a fictional character before. Oh my gosh, what did she say about Lilia? And on like literally any of the Pomafiore characters.
That's really funny.
That is really funny. Did you tell her which Disney villains they were supposed to match up with? She thought Lilia was a girl, and I said that's a boy. Yeah, my mom does that too.
Yeah.
Probably would do the same thing with Epple, because my mom did that with Epple. But the thing, like, canonically, Epple gets confused for a girl, so that makes sense. But, you know, Lilia's not really helping himself out here with that haircut. Love him, I really do, but... I showed her Insomnia first because Sleeping Beauty is her favorite Disney film. Good idea. That was the one that I was shown first, pretty much. That's what got me into the game. She likes Silver. Yes, Silver is great. Silver is fantastic. You should probably show her the characters in the order that they'd be seen, though, because the Insomnia characters don't really get introduced until way later. Like, the anime is not going to touch on them much, except for the one scene where it's like, oh, those are Insomnia students, and then it shows them, and then Lilia comes over. I just realized we're getting that in the first...
Yeah, we will get that part.
I had literally not even thought about that until now. That was one of the scenes I was planning on doing a storyboard for, but I guess I don't need to now. It's gonna be happening. Oh my gosh. Anyway. We're getting the Deuce Egg scene. We are.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's gonna be
Can't
great.
wait for that one.
That's gonna be so good.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Not alive, Deuce. What? Poor boy. He just doesn't know how eggs work. It's okay.
Aglaya will surely
You didn't have
take
to
back
avenge them,
Cersei's
Zeus.
core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
Anaxa will enter his villain era. You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council of Elders?
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma.
I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are piling up again. You and Mem are tied up with Orynyx's trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues... And wait, what? That sentence does not fit in my brain. And while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky. It feels like there should be more to that sentence. That's weird. Let's just take things one step at a time.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Whoa. That's a lot. Do I want to read this?
You don't have to read it all out loud.
Yeah, I might just skim. Gotta fight a sky whale? Do it. Do it. Fight the sky whale. Wait, it did something about... Read a time limitation. That's a lot. Okay, but here's some actual like character stuff. The most renowned honorary elder is Lycurgus, an Antikytherian, a race that was already nearly extinct before the Chrysos War. He has communicated directly with Kefali multiple times during the era Chrysia, and passed the wishes of mortals to Kefali, showing himself as a true Theoros. Lycurgus' neutrality is well noted by all, which explains his frequent selection as the Citizens' Assembly chair. Significantly, Elder Cainus has shown great effectiveness in Akuma's governance and gathered many followers. Many believe Cainus will leverage accumulated resources to challenge the current situation where the Chrysos heirs hold real authority and transform Akuma's political structure. I think we met Elder Cainus. I want to know what this guy is, though.
Lycurgus.
She's stinky.
Let's wait till you meet him.
Rest for one night. The trial feels like it's just around the corner. I'm starting to feel nervous. It's not that soon. There's still a few more days until then. This is just an exaggerated figure of speech to express how nervous I'm feeling right now. Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of an Eon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly over our heads. Get some rest. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Amphoreus is about to begin. Get some rest and wait for the trial. A few days later at the Vortex of Genesis.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphoreus,
The smirk.
step forward.
The crooked smile with the hands on the hips. Oh my goodness.
trailblazer.
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. You can only go and experience it for yourself. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah, because I'm the main character, so it's fine.
Miss, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves. Right. Perhaps something like, as long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the flame chase journey will be smooth sailing? No.
I assume I'm not completing the trial.
Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry.
You'll definitely make it back alive? Oh my gosh.
Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
Thanks.
I can still vividly recall when you entered the vortex
think
of
I might-
Genesis for the first time.
Before actually talking
At
to
that time, I could never have
Treeby,
imagined
I
that a
might
guest from beyond the
take
sky
a break
would
to
show
go walk
the
around for a
fate
little
of
bit.
Amphoreus.
Sounds good. I will do the same.
Gotcha.
Don't feel burdened.
Can't sleep now.
Just like during
Ah,
the trial of
nice.
strife, Trinan and Finan will be waiting for you outside. If something unforeseen were to occur, they will intervene in the trial and rescue you. May Kefali bless you.
Thanks, Aglaya. Alright. Where again? Oh my goodness! her phone case! Her phone case is so cute! Oh my goodness. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. Okay. We're gonna go on a little break. Whop. Okay. So sorry. We'll be back. Wum, wum. No? No. I actually don't know what the,
Hello.
Hello. Want to see what the castress icon looks like. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! Oh my gosh, and then Nexus got his little spirit thing. Very cute. Do you get... Hold on. I forgot that there's two versions of the battle passes. Do you get the weapon with just the $9.99 one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, I
you
see.
do. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think
Okay.
that's
Because I've
the
only
only
ever
one.
done the Nameless
Yeah.
Metal when Sparkle came out because I wanted those icons so bad.
Yeah.
And now that's the
Yeah,
only
no,
icon I use.
Yeah. No, you get the light cone with this silver one. Less expensive.
Little Gray
Cool.
and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May carefully lead your path forward.
They're not creepy, they're baby. They're so cute.
Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity.
There was a creepy part in the
Trailblazer.
last story 3.1 with them, but that wasn't their fault.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. No! No, not creepy babies. No, they're adorable. The disrespect.
divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing, as there isn't much
Creeper.
of their soul left.
Aw, man.
We'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
I've gotten used to fighting fires.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
It's also who for me, and not that.
Both of you, please.
Doesn't even correct herself. She's like, nah. You're an it.
Recite along with us.
Vale of Evernight, count me in. Sounds like some fantasy stuff. Yup.
O Majesty of
Feet of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity to mend
That sounds so goofy.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn.
Finding Nemo
Please,
reference.
focus. And surrender the core flame.
Yes. Click and hold to submit the core flame and complete your objective. Wow. Release my cursor! It's stuck! My cursor's been released.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends. I love all of you. the little shiny shake. The little eye shines were shaking. That doesn't seem appropriate for the current mood, so let's just leave the farewells for next time.
Oh, Don Hung.
Don't worry.
You're just worried
You're
about
tougher
us.
than I am, right?
Let's go. Imagine getting the voice for that role, and all you say is mem, and a couple real words here and there.
Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
I mean, get that bag, I guess.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs. She will definitely succeed. While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Imagine getting paid thousands of dollars to say Mlemahem. I mean, she is lining it up with the actual words. Like, a lot of the time when I read through the line alongside her, I make the same inflections as her because she is actually technically reading the words. She's just saying mem instead.
Speak. I'm listening.
Oh, speaking words. Those two are definitely gonna kiss. Nah. Aglaya and Anaxa. That's the ship, okay? A true love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? How do you feel?
I'm so glad you're speaking words. How are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan.
There's a hole in the statue's head. How are you speaking? It's witchcraft. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not your mom. That's why I would really like the chat to, like, actually work. It's bothering me. I'm just, like, watching it. It's not doing what I want. Like, hide. Like, it quite literally says, align to where? Type top or bottom. And I have top typed. And it's just not doing it.
What happens if you reverse it?
Let's see. So now the preview is saying... No, it's still bottom. But then what if I switch it back again? Top. No, it's still on the bottom. What is your problem? I don't understand. How are you broken? It's so random. No, the preview is just showing it coming from the bottom, even though it's not. Custom fields. Top. Enter. That didn't change anything. This thing just hates me. It's okay. What if I... Nope, it's still going from the bottom. Rude. It's fine. Back to the game. I'll just raise it up slightly so that it's not behind the cat.
Don't let me block it.
Okay.
It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Or the years of isolation coming to an end?
Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
I assume so. Maybe? Possible?
Broken. Mother? Where?
Aw, dang it! I wish I didn't run. I missed a whole line.
You.
It's so hard to avoid that in this game, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
You. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
Does Skyfather refer to Fuli? The Titan's words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Sky Father has chosen you.
But then whose mother? A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphoreus. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Yeah.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
How do we even know that the core flame won't interact with the Stellaron, though? Like, you're gonna give time powers to someone with a Stellaron in their chest? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
You know, we're just meant to carry all of the dangerous things in the universe.
Apparently.
Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
What's troubling you, big fella?
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something.
Memories.
Just one thing.
Memories.
Lacking something. What is it?
Don't you dare pull us out of this right when we're about to find out.
Is
Ooh.
future.
What? 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 Huh? That's right. I live in the moment. I don't feel like that's definitely not a fitting response. Usually I do the goofy responses, but that's crazy. I live in the moment.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have
Oh, can you not make me dissipate? Can you not?
the gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you cross
What?
the sky, your life was cast away.
What?
You remember how we landed on the
Yeah.
planet?
Yup.
Right now, you are simply a
Turns out it
collection.
really wasn't a smooth landing.
What? What?
What? How is that possible?
Do you mean that I'm already dead? Ah, so if we're already dead, we can give a hug to Casterus.
Mm-hmm.
I see no issue with this.
Space is collapsing.
All right, ma'am. Step up.
If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphoreus will succumb to eternal disorder.
You still haven't explained things clearly. What about the trial? Revive me, quick!
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father, time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance. My
Okay, so we still get the core frame?
I shall entrust
Okay.
to you the fate of the world. If you wish to save it, go and find your future that has been stolen.
Yeah, who killed me?
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim your future. So we have to die again. Casterus, can we hold hands? This is the true trial of time. Ah,
You have to go.
you're
back
finally
to the
awake. Oh,
underworld.
Skyrim.
We have to go back to the underworld and return from it.
Wonderful. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Ornyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphoreus. However, Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They're still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. Don't sigh, Dunhung. There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Amphoreus, our car was pierced by Nikador's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the Abyss, this was what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. But then I was also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. Last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy. So I never brought this up again. Oh my gosh. Haha, so you were knocked unconscious by a rock. That's beside the point. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects of the past in the miracles of Orynyx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Stellaron, do something! For a while, I also thought the Stellaron was your life support system, but it seems like this hypothesis has been disproven. It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Ornyx mentioned finding your stolen future. and cheating death. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphoreus that can even reverse death. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Oh? We're not going directly to the grove. Oh, wait, no, this is... I forgot. They said garden, not Grove of Epiphany.
Miss, I'm right here.
You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
For some reason, you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing past your face, and then a chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Your heartbeat begins to slow. Oh my gosh, spin around immediately and give Castorus a scare. Oh, that's so mean. Remembering the near-death experience, gotta stay on guard. The last one seems very trailblazery. In the blink of an eye, time seems to have frozen beneath that cold sensation, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses, its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. You realize you're still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch disperses as quickly as it came, and replacing it is the touch of fingertips, and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Am I really dead?
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
It's okay.
If my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone.
Yeah, because just casually, that's what morticians do.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
There's no harm in trying again.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful,
Give hug.
I hope that you can forgive me.
Asteris once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. Her face looks so sad. You scared me.
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more.
Figures the
I need more
Trailblazer's soul would
guidance.
just be wandering around
Just
somewhere.
chilling. Just wandering around.
Yep.
The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphoreus needs you.
I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
I do enjoy reading.
More and more species are disappearing.
Quick read? Hold on. Ah, I missed it. Where do you look for? Is it the dragon one? I don't even know where to go in the inventory to read stuff. Styxian Fable. I'm assuming it's not in this inventory since I didn't see anything that looked like that.
Is there
Lady
one
Aglaia
specific
and
to
Lord Finon are
Amphoreus?
currently discussing some matters in the paths.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess
a
that's
section of the inventory?
Too.
No,
If
no, never
possible,
mind. I guess not.
Please go there and let them know that you're well.
It's all the ones for the first event. What the heck?
I think you have to go in.
More and more species.
I think you have to go into the menu and select bookshelf.
Ah, okay. Let me do. Apparently, I have some standard wishes. I'm sad the Blade Fushwan. Oh, baby! He's just a baby! Is it the first time I've gotten that? I think that's the first time I've gotten that Misha one.
Nice.
That's crazy. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Let's look at the bookshelf. Oh, can I? Amphoreus. Styxia Fables. Oh, okay, so this is the dragon and the princess one. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'm actually going to read this one out loud because I like this. A collection of fables passed down from the city-state of dragons and waves, Styxia, compiled by the bardess Archipea. This copy is gifted to Casterus by Trianne. The Dragon and the Princess. When the dragon's wings first swept across Styxia like waves crashing against the rocks, all, from the poor to the rich, from the curious to the fearful, looked up in awe. Dragon, dragon, why are you so silent and sorrowful? The princess climbed to the high tower where the dragon made its nest, gently stroking its forehead with pity. The dragon's wings revealed decaying flesh, blackened pus poured from within. The distant black tide had transformed it into a monster. It opened its mouth and swallowed the compassionate princess whole. A great disgrace. We must avenge her. The archers with silver bows and blacksmiths with hammers gathered 700 warriors, swearing to cut open the dragon's belly and rescue the princess. It was a fierce battle. Stones shattered, columns fell, until the dragon was riddled with countless bone-exposing wounds, bled black blood, and perished. The princess, pulled from the dragon's belly, was already lifeless. My child, born of my flesh and blood, how could I allow you to perish before me? The grieving queen summoned the kingdom's most precious treasure and called upon an alchemist. In the high tower, the alchemist set a ritual, drawing the dragon's bones and gathering its soul, hoping to reshape the scattered flesh of the dragon into the reborn form of the princess. But how could the corrupted flesh of darkness give birth to a pure white flower? The princess, resurrected from death, extended her claws and unfurled her massive, bony wings, and devoured every last soul in the city. And there's going to be a part 2, apparently. That's cool. Right. With Aglaya. Where are you? There you are. I guess I could have just walked up the ramp. Oh, it did actually teleport me up here. I was thinking it was going to put me at the bottom of the elevator.
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
It feels quite
Dead.
cool being a departed spirit.
Well,
I feel dead, Simon.
you look really different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
Wow. Why are you flirting with me right now?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process
I
went
guess
better
he
than I
finds the
expected.
dead attractive.
Even in the moment, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind.
Fine, and I think we need to go to therapy. This is not okay.
I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons. He probably needs to go to therapy.
This is true.
Who have cheated
Very
death
true.
would appear in
You know,
Arkham
maybe
as
he
you
wouldn't
are.
become the Flame Reaver.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akuma for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
I still want to know if Castorus could actually touch Mighty and he'd be fine. Because, like, would that be a permanent death? Or would he actually be able to come back from that? Because I feel like she wouldn't be as lonely if that was the case. Because I feel like they would be closer. Or she would have tried to get closer to him. But at the same time, I guess he's a little off-putting, so I don't know.
Many have had this idea.
He's a softie
but
once you
so
get to
far,
know him.
there have been no
He
results.
is. No, he's very much like, he's got that Doberman, like people say golden retriever energy, like he's got that Doberman energy where he's like super intimidating, has like a really loud bark and can fight like hell, but he's actually just a baby. I love Dobermans, they're great.
Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
Why would it be her?
I'll try and get her to return to Akuma, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphoreus, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death.
March has got to save us.
At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Is this supposed to be comforting?
Don't take it to heart, partner. After all, you've already created countless miracles along the way, right?
But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. is.
Why did he say it
The
like that?
tiny air current
What's wrong, Aglaia?
eventually grew into a storm that
So
tears the sky
aggressive.
apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Oh. Oh, he's entering his villain era.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
Oop.
I earnestly
So this
hope
is when
your
it's about to
assessment of
switch.
him is accurate.
Yeah. And since this first part took me so long, I think I will probably wrap up after. And then we can just focus on our boy Anaxa next time. It's fine.
Otherwise, the efforts of my
And you'll have a
teacher
new
and I
area
vast
too,
and
so
Oh.
may not want
Oh.
to rush
reduced
through
to
that.
dust because of that great performer.
Oh boy. Oh, art. Pretty art. Where are you, dude? Where are you? You're like in the middle of nowhere.
I'm back here again.
Oh. Oh, are you in the underworld right now?
I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog.
I don't think it's a dream, bro.
Land is
I think you're
very
dead.
harsh.
You're going back and forth between the
crowd of
underworld and the real
travelers
world.
leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey, excuse me. What is this place?
The sass. Oh my gosh. How long does this conversation last? Because I don't want to go like too far into it and then have to cut.
I don't think it's too long. I think
Okay.
you probably want to stop after this.
Gotcha. What the?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Just breathing. It's fine.
Hand of
Yeah, you're dead, buddy.
Shadow. Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
I don't know, man. Seems pretty likely.
Not
Oh.
Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm.
Oh.
Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects
Oh.
you. Me. Listen. What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the Void World. A voice, about to recount something.
What?
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
That voice sounds really familiar. Oh, okay. It was Cersei's. That's why. She's it just was very boomy compared to her normal speech, so.
Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
You say the Titan as if you aren't the Titan, woman.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, At best, you'll see 15 more entries.
Oh, the same amount of time that we have.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go.
Stop
The messenger
giggling.
from the Council of Elders is almost
Let me
I love
ask you
her.
one
She's so
more
great.
question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
here. What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
The little smile. Oh my goodness.
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course.
Okay, wait. Oh no, I interrupted it.
This
Oh
is
no, I
how
didn't.
it's
Okay.
always been.
Okay. I just wanna. I just. Cannot view detailed info. What do you mean? I just wanted to look at how his kit works so I can make a team for him. Rude. Okay, hold on. Let's get. Because I think I saw he has two different versions. One where he gets
He can either
one buff
be
from
played
other eruditions and one buff from no other eruditions, right?
right. He can be his own DPS if you want him to be.
Do you know what team? Like, have you looked into teams?
I had one I was looking at earlier. Let me see. I can pull it up real quick.
Gotcha.
This team has Remembrance Trailblazer, Fugue, and Pela on it. I know Pela is the big one because she helps get the defense stuff down. Maybe just Team Yoon instead of Fugue. I don't know.
I mean, I have Fugue, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do have Fugue.
Okay, so. And then you said he can be like a. One. Let's see.
Yeah, he can be his own DPS.
Teams. Okay, this is a different website than I usually look on, so this is gonna be weird. Argenti Hypercarry. What?
Argenti is erudition.
Right, but there's a Herta Hypercarry, Argenti Hypercarry, and a Naxa Hypercarry. Okay, interesting. Okay. I don't have Jade. This says a So Hypercarry is Anaxa, Jade, Huo Huo, and then Sunday, Robin, or Branya.
He's really very flexible, so you can really play him on a lot of different teams.
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna throw him in with like a typical Hypercarry team and do Sunday, him, Huo Huo, and Robin. Look at this boy.
Watch this magic trick.
Ah, yes, okay.
Breaking things.
I like breaking things. Oops. A lantern. Okay. Like his... Oh my gosh, I love his color palette so much. Also, I noticed in that cutscene just now, I didn't notice he had alchemical circles, like an alchemical circle on the inside of his right arm, like forearm. I had noticed the thing on the top of his hand, but I didn't notice the other one. Nah, he cool, he cool. I really hope I'm able to get him as well, but we'll see. We shall see. I feel like he's gonna just like yap when I try to do my outro, but it's fine. Actually, what's his phone case look like? Oh, interesting. It looks like it has a question mark. Also, I just noticed, and I think I noticed this earlier, but I didn't realize what it was. I think that their camera is in the center of theirs, because Amphoreus has a little butterfly, like a crystal butterfly. And this looks like a crystal too. Hold on, now I have to look at the other characters. Yeah, it's a crystal on all other phones. Hold on. Oh, his is off to the side? Wait, so Huohuo's was in the center. Are Robin and Sunday's both off to the side? They are. Interesting. Okay. Well. Anywho, just
Their
to...
designs
Go ahead.
look a little bit more modern to me.
The Penacony ones? Yeah. Because, like, it makes sense for it to be at the center when it's like it's supposed to be like a magic item kind of thing. Like, it seems a little more fantasy-ish. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a phone in real life with one in the center. So I guess it's just to be different. Because they gotta be different. But, yeah. Alrighty. I think I should probably call it there because that section took a lot longer than I was expecting. I kept getting distracted. And then, of course, we did the cast polls and leveling and everything at the beginning. So that took up some time, but I'm glad we got her. I'm glad we got her all built. I blame you, Callie, lovingly, of course, that I maxed her out immediately. But you know what? Castress deserves some love, okay? So it's fine. It's totally fine.
And if you got the stuff, you might as well do it.
Yeah, I mean, I had been literally grinding all of that stuff since Amphoreus started, basically. So I have so much of it. And then currently I'm grinding Anaxa stuff. Because I did do Mighties, but, you know, he decided that he didn't want to come home and that I was going to get another Welt Eidolon instead. So, you know, maybe I'll work on Welt as well. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun stream for sure. And thank you, of course, Callie, for joining.
Oh, you're welcome.
We will have to continue Anaxa Zillinera next time. And no, I will not stop saying that because I just think it's so funny that he did the Harbinger arms in the trailer. And he's out here trying to make life difficult for Aglaya. So honestly, you get it, King. Go ahead. But all right, I think that is it for today. I think I'm going to skip streaming tomorrow and then over the weekend try to stream more of this. But if not, it'll happen eventually. Sometime, someday. But in the meantime, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. God bless and bye-bye.